No. Nah. Hard no. Okay.
Damn you.
What?
Guys all the fuck now. Damn you now for that.
What is happening to Jon Skywalker? To understand, we must rewind some time. But don't worry, not that far back. Meet Jon Skywalker. Born on October 10th, 1993, Jon was a fitness model and an Instagram star that was able to amass over 700,000 Instagram followers. He looks pretty familiar, right? Jon skyrocketed to social media fame between 2015 and 2017. His rise was fueled by his extremely aesthetic physique, lifestyle content, and engagement with the fitness community, most notably within the aesthetic bodybuilding movement that was popularized by figures like the legend himself, ZYZZ. His physique updates, motivational posts, and humor.
If you smash a fucking 5 out of 10, bro, dude, they'll do all they'll clean the fucking place, you know what I'm saying? They'll suck you off for 5 hours, you know what I'm saying?
Helped him carve out his own brand, while his resemblance to ZYZZ only made him rise to popularity easier. ZYZZ still remained a massive influence even after his passing, which pretty much made Jon's rise to fame almost inevitable. During this period, Jon's name was everywhere. He appeared in numerous videos that all racked up massive views, while also sharing widely popular photos and videos across his own social media. It was clear that Jon Skywalker had left a significant mark on the fitness industry and was destined for even greater success. With the unstoppable momentum, he had cemented himself as a rising powerhouse, earning massive respect as one of the industry's newest influential figures.
Fasted or breakfast?
Bro, I believe in wake and bake.
But during the year 2019, something seemed off. His posts became increasingly more sporadic, which was very unusual for him. Then, in 2020, he vanished.
You did that, your child.
How can someone who was at the peak of their career just disappear off the face of the earth? This was one of many questions that his fans had. Bruh, come back to YouTube. We miss you. Please come back to YouTube, bruh. Your videos bring life. During this time, fans witnessed his YouTube videos being slowly deleted one by one, as if every trace that Jon had made is now slowly being dissolved in thin air. The same thing was happening to his Instagram posts. Everything was being wiped out, with just a few scraps being left. It's like his presence on these platforms have never even existed in the first place.
I don't know how to explain this to you.
What exactly was going on here? Where did Jon go? And why did he suddenly abandon the very thing that he worked so hard for? So, where did he exactly go?
Damn you guys all to fucking hell! Damn you now for that!
Out of the blue, Jon had posted this on his Instagram story. What had prompted this man to post this? Before this, Jon was known for partying, using drugs, and smoking. Perhaps he was just under the influence at this time. During the peak of his career, he even dubbed himself the trendsetter, as tren was his favorite steroid. Was this a trend side effect? But the reality is far more daunting than it actually seemed. On January 11th, 2021, Vitality had gone live with Bradley Martin. In the middle of the stream, Vitality was informed that his good friend, Jon Skywalker, has suffered from a heart attack.
From too much
No
stress.
fucking way.
From too much stress. Yeah, I don't know if he's gonna make it, bro. I feel so bad.
No way.
I swear to
The
God.
tall guy.
Skywalker, bro.
Yeah.
Jon Skywalker, bro. Ask him if he's good, bro. Guys, pray for my brother Sky.
This shocked many fans and raised concerns about his health and life choices. At this point, Jon Skywalker's condition was revealed, and the truth of his disappearance was also revealed. He was in critical condition and had already spent weeks in the hospital. You can clearly see that Jon is suffering from severe edema in his feet and ankles. The severe inflammation and clubbing at the toes reveals this clearly. This is known as peripheral edema, which is pretty much fluid in the legs, and this is not a good sign at all. This means that either both sides of his heart are failing, or the left side is failing so much that the back pressure has transmitted through the lungs and the right side of the heart, pretty much causing this edema. From the severity of this case, it is clear that Jon has been suffering for a while, which unveiled the mystery of his sudden disappearance. Jon had also gone live during this time, and he claimed that it was his lifestyle in the past 6 months that caused this. He claimed that it was a combination of ketamine and other unspecified party drugs. Obviously, the steroid use exacerbated what was going on, but it was primarily the combination of these two drugs. During this live, he also stated that his liver and kidneys were fine, but there was a buildup of water in his lungs. And he also mentioned that his heart was functioning at around 20% capacity. During this time, there were also many speculations that this was caused by the overuse of cocaine. Cocaine causes systolic heart failure, which means that his heart dilates, so the heart cavity gets bigger, but the muscle that is pumping blood gets smaller. So basically, the heart might start with a bigger volume of blood, but it is only able to eject about 20% because the muscle is stretched way too thin. It is also possible that he had some sort of muscle dysfunction in his heart that was preventing his heart from pumping as well. The scary thing about this issue with Jon is that people who are diagnosed with heart failure, just like Jon's case, look at only having about 5 to 10 more years left in their life. Only about 35% of the people that are diagnosed survive for 10 more years, but obviously it varies by person. So fortunately, Jon is still young, and most of these statistics are based on older people. So with the right medications, and if he does things right, he might be able to bounce back. He will most likely not be back to normal in terms of health and longevity, but anything could happen at this point. Given the severity of his health issues, which were known to shorten lifespans, it's inferred that these factors contributed to Jon's mental state. To realize that Jon is only 31 and was once on top of the world, feeling invincible, is now watching it all crumble right in front of him. And I believe this is what is driving him to insanity. Jon's apparent descent into psychosis led his friends to call the police, essentially requesting a welfare check on him. The police call was classified as a 5150, which refers to a temporary involuntary psychiatric hold. For those unfamiliar, a 5150 is a California law designation used when someone is deemed to be in danger to themselves or others due to mental health issues and needs to be taken into custody for evaluation. So I urge and warn all of you to take care of yourselves. You might feel invincible when you're young, but the consequences will catch up to you later. The worst thing that could happen is regretting the choices you made when you were younger. I hope that this serves as a lesson for everybody to stay away from party drugs. Sure, the high may feel like nothing else, but those few moments are not worth risking your life. And please don't take steroids, especially if you're not aiming for the Olympia stage or making millions with bodybuilding. It's just simply not worth your life. Sending prayers to Jon Skywalker for a speedy recovery. And remember, it's the choices that you make now that shape your future. Peace.
What's your biggest fear?
Biggest fear? Dying skinny.